Physical versus chemical changes. The most important thing to ask if something has been physically changed or chemically changed is, did I create a new substance? Or is it still the same, just small? It's like, for example, I'm chopping the wood here, well, there's little pieces flying off. It's still wood, all right? I haven't changed the chemistry of it at all. It's just smaller pieces of the wood. If I was to bend a stick, it's still a stick. If I was to melt, and this is one students always make a mistake on, is like melting and freezing, that's still a physical change because it's still H2O. It looks a little different, but I haven't changed the chemical formula of it. Chemical change is where you actually create a new substance. Burning things, rusting things. You're changing the chemistry of it. And the question to ask yourself, am I creating a new substance, is number one. But there are some signs of a chemical change, and actually campfire is the best way to identify those signs, would be the things that a campfire gives off. Is there light given off? That's a sign of a chemical change, like in glow sticks. There's a chemical change going on. Light is given off. Is heat given off? That's or taken in. Is heat given off? It's called exothermic reaction. And then a lot of times, like cold packs, if you ever get injured and you have those cold packs that you snap and you shake them up, there's a chemical reaction. It gets ice cold. It's called an endothermic reaction. There's heat. It's actually pulling the heat away from your skin, and it feels cold because the energy is going from your skin into the cold pack. Exo means out of, like exit. Endo means going into. So I always just say light given off, heat given off, but understand that it could also be heat pulled in as a sign of a chemical change. Gas given off, typically carbon dioxide, or in the case of the fire here, as it burns, it gives off CO2. If you mix baking soda and hydrogen peroxide, it bubbles and fizzes. The gas is being given off, telling you that bubbling and fizzing tells you there's a gas coming off. There's a chemical reaction going on. You're causing a chemical change. And the third one is color change. The wood down here, when you burn it, it goes from the tan colored wood to the black and ashy color that you see. That's a sign of a chemical change. So that's going to be the four big signs that you have.